we're gonna start over. Hey there, everybody! Sorry for the delay getting everything started over here. I forgot to hit the go live button when I was supposed to go live, so, you know, gotta love those technical difficulties. The first thing I wanted to do is thank everybody who created an entry for this. You know, I know that these are kind of fun, but it's really, really, really awesome to see how many people, you know, come together and create entries for the drums that I created. So it's just a really awesome time, and I just really appreciate everybody who created an entry, everybody who's watching the entries, and all that fun stuff. Some of these have an insane amount of views, which is really, really awesome too. So I'm going to get started in just a minute here. I'm just going to kind of go through the order in here. So it's I don't have any predetermined order, and I haven't really watched any of these yet. So you're going to see my initial first reactions, and it should be a fun time. Usually I like to leave more detailed comments on YouTube videos when I view them, but in this case I've just got a generic comment that I'm going to add to your video before I start playing it. It basically says that we featured it on the live stream, and you can check out the live stream for more comments. And I see a lot of you that submitted videos are on the live stream, so I really appreciate that. You'll be able to see my comments in real time then. So we're going to start off with Belarus Rainy. I really dig this riff, it's a lot of fun. I really like this little cemetery grip picture he's got on the side over here. It's really cool. Ooh, that's an awesome riff. That's funny. His shirt matches his guitar. That's really, really cool. Those are awesome leads. Nailing the timing on that one riff must have been really, really hard. That sounded really cool. Alright, next up we've got Philip Lang. Build up. I like the black screen, that's cool. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you guys watch Philip's videos on the regular, but man, this guy can really play. He's always got some really insane chugs and some really, really great sweeps and solos and stuff. I love those fills. That solo was wicked, but I really love this riff at the end. It just grooves so hard. Oh, that was awesome. Alright, next up we got Andy Lee. And man, this guy has some really, really awesome vocals as someone who, like, really is not fantastic at vocals. Like, I'm okay, but I wouldn't call myself a lead vocalist. Watching this guy sing is just really, really awesome. So, let's check out Andy's. Yeah, Dave, I'm jealous of those sweep picks too. I can like kind of sweep, but not that fast. And he's doing like some stuff with like the fifths inside of the sweeps when he does it, and the stretches are really, really challenging for that. God, that hits so hard, Andy. I definitely see what you mean about this being a Slipknot part. Oh man, that was awesome. That had a lot of really good composition in it too. I like the switch from the brutal guttural vocals to the clean vocals, and you know, dude, you're such an awesome singer, man. I could practice every day for the rest of my life, and I don't think I'd get that good. All right, next up I've got Mike Owens. Mike is really awesome. He's been doing the swolas like since the beginning. I'm sure some of you have been as well. I think Dave, you've been doing these since like the first one too. It's just like absolutely mind-boggling. I started at swola 119 and I've been trying to keep up with them, you know, like every week since then. And it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun work, right? So let's check out Mike's riffs. Oh man, that tone is insane. You gotta love those pointy guitars. Oh, I really love this riff over that beat. Those melodies over the blast beats sound awesome. A sick melody. Oh, Mike never disappoints. Those riffs were awesome. Alright, next up we've got Jazzer. I always like how he puts the tablature in the bottom of his videos. Like, I always like to link the Guitar Pro tabs for my stuff in case people ever want to like play along with the riffs or like copy the riffs I've made or what have you. But this is just like a really cool extra effect. I still haven't figured out how to do that yet myself, so check out his riffs. Sounds really cool over the blast beats. I really love that a lot of the entries so far have really like played to the drums. Like I love playing to that kick drum and the toms and stuff, so it always sounds really cool when folks are doing that kind of stuff. Oh, that's really cool. I like the syncopation alongside the drums. Like it's a good way to break away from what the drums are doing and do something a little bit different. That was awesome. All right. Next up, we've got Nuno. I'm not sure. Yeah, I've played him before. I'm gonna start this over in a second. All right, let's take it from the top. Oh, I see a 7th string. This will be good. I like this little graphic that's like kind of overlaid. See a little bit through. Very neat. That was really creative, bro. I like it. It must have been really hard to be precise with those slides. Ooh, that's a sick riff. Y'all know how much I love those harmonics, so... That was awesome. I love the 7th string, super heavy, all the harmonics. Great job. Alright. Next up, we've got Prodi. I know a lot of these folks participated in the last ZRiffChallenge, so I know that he participated in that one too. Most of the folks that I showed videos from already did participate in the first one too. So I'm gonna kick it off and let's see what he's got. We've got some 90s metal, it sounds like. So I think this drum beat was really good for some thrashy 90s metal. Oh man, that first section sounds like it's right out of an Monomarth song. That was awesome. I love the timbre on your vocals. That sounds wicked. Wow, man, that was really, really awesome. As I think some of you know, I really love folk metal, Viking metal, pirate metal, all that sort of genre. It's like my favorite part of metal. It's all just so cool and creative, and that could literally just be in a Monomarth song, and that is just so freaking awesome, man. Great job. Alright, now we got Abe the Band Up. Abe's a one-man band. He plays a lot of guitar. He's got some like really cool funky melodies he likes to mix into some of the metal and stuff, and he always comes up with like the coolest titles. I don't know how he comes up with these, but Skateboarding Chrome Spaceman, that's pretty wacky. So let's see what he's got. Melody kind of has like a Joe Satriani vibe, like paired up with the graphics, really makes me think of him. That last riff was really cool before the blast beats kicked back in. Hopefully we'll see it again here in a sec. There we go. Oh, that was some killer composition. There were a couple good riffs in there and lots of good lead melodies. That was really awesome. Okay. Keep forgetting to open these in a new tab. But anyway. This next one is from Jim Ass. I know, wow, he's got a lot more subscribers on YouTube than last time I looked. This dude does a lot of stuff on like TikTok and Instagram and stuff too, so check him out. He's pretty good. Some cool leads. Tremolo picking always sounds really good over those blast beats. Last riff was really cool. That was awesome. Great riffs, man. Alright, next up we've got Larry. Larry just reached 500 subscribers, so congrats to Larry on that one. I'm still lagging a little bit behind, but I'll catch up, I'm telling you. Anyway, Larry always has a really unique playstyle, so I'm curious to see what he put together. The Cult of Wednesday Addams is a really unique title too, so we'll see what he's got. That layering sounds really awesome, man. Ooh, that melody is awesome. That sounds really cool too. I love the halftime feel that the riffs give the drums during this section. It's really, really awesome. I didn't notice that little chug label on your 5150. Is that new, Larry? So let me know. That was awesome. Alright, next up we've got ILIA. I'm not sure if that's pronounced Ilya or not, but he's always got some cool riffs. I know in some of his more recent Swolas, his tone has been a lot better than it's been in past videos, so I'm excited to see what he's got for this one. Like the little hat up here in the upper right hand corner. That's some cool leads. I like the dive bomb in there. I think I maybe have that exact same dinky, just in a different color. That was awesome. Well done, man. I really liked the leads in it. They've got like an old school Metallica vibe to them, so it really went well with the thrashy drums and all that fun stuff. Next up, we got Adam Burse. Adam has been playing guitar for a very long time. I think his channel is like 4 or 5 years old. Really awesome dude, great guitar player. He's always out there watching other people's videos, commenting on them, sharing them. He's really great in the community. So Adam's a great dude, and I'm glad he was able to make an entry in time. String tone sounds really awesome. I like those little fills in there too. Those melodies are really cool. Yeah, man, this guitar is sick. I really, I've always been a sucker for cool inlays. Inlay in the center is really, really awesome. Glad you were able to join the live stream, Gorf. I know you've been having some medical issues, so it means a lot to see you here. That was awesome. Adam's always got some cool melodies that he throws into the riffs and takes kind of a break from the heavy chugs and gets into that melodic playing, which is really, really cool. Oh, awesome. So next up we've got Terralizer. I saw in the thumbnail preview it looks like he's playing an Eddie Van Halen Strat over here, so this is pretty cool. Those leads were sick. Definitely doing Eddie some justice here. I also really like the paint job that you did on this guitar. That looks way cooler than the original Frankenstrat. lot of sick leads in this one. Oh, dude, that was a sick entry. Yeah, you definitely did. I do some justice. Those leads were really, really awesome, and lots of heavy riffs and really awesome stuff mixed in there. That was really, really cool. Yeah, I can't believe you got the guitar for that cheap. That's awesome. It goes to show, like, look out for guitar deals. Don't just, like, go on Sweetwater and buy guitars brand new. Like, when you get them used and stuff, they are so much more better value. I think I've only bought, like, maybe 2 of my guitars brand new. Otherwise, they've all been used, and honestly, I think they're better when they're used. They're, like, a little bit broken. Somebody's, like, at least kind of tried to do a setup on them. Some people are better at setups than other people, but I've gotten some guitars that are set up almost better than I could do it, so that can be really awesome. Next up, we've got Ferenc Rosier. He's got some really, really awesome riffs most of the time, and I really like watching his videos. So I'm glad that he started showing his face in his videos more often. Usually, in the past, he was just showing like the guitar and while he's playing it. And don't get me wrong, that's a great way to do videos, but it's nice to be able to see somebody's like facial expressions and stuff while they're playing. This guitar is really sick too. This is another really cool intro section. These layered guitars are cool. It's really awesome to hear, Gorf. These little guitar communities are so awesome. A lot of these folks also do the Sunday with Ola Riff Challenge every week, and it's just such an awesome community full of people supporting each other. See, he's got a Marshall sitting there behind him, maybe like a JCM 800 or something. Sorry, I'm squirreling out a little bit. Those were awesome riffs. So, really awesome entry, parents. Okay. Next up, we've got Dave. Dave and just changed his YouTube name to Atonal, which I think is a really, really good pun. So that's really, really awesome. I like the new channel name, Dave. Dave also comes up with some really cool titles for his videos most of the time. This one we've got Interplanetary Ferris Wheel, so I'm curious to see what this is going to be. Like, Dave likes to do a lot of vocals in his challenge too, and he's like got a super groovy style. His voice usually sounds kind of like Alice in Chains, so it works really well with heavier music, but his riffs are usually a lot heavier than Alice in Chains. Really cool intro. Oh dude, I like the dyed beard. That's awesome. I like the subtitles. It's really helpful. This riff is really cool. It's got some good build-up with the vocals. I love the head banging. That's awesome. And the bass outro. Very, very cool. Awesome entry, Dave. Those vocals were really awesome, and your guitar riffs were really cool. It was really awesome to watch you play, too. You had a really great energy throughout the whole video. Next up, we've got Lamaro. This guy submits a lot of swolas. He works with a lot of folks. It looks like he's got Silly Shreds on this video, too, which he's done some collaborations with. He also does sound production on the side, so you know, if you need somebody to produce your music, he's a good guy to reach out to. He's got really, really great sound on all his videos. That riff is sick. I love that drum picking over the blast beats, it's always great. If you pay really close attention, you can see that he's wearing safety goggles because his riffs are so heavy he needs to wear eye protection. To make sure he doesn't poke his eyes out. Oh, those were some sick leads. Headless guitar looks really cool too. Is that like an 8-string or a 7-string? Something like that. Going back a little bit to count the strings. Yeah, I can't tell if that's an 8-string or a 7-string, but that's a sick looking guitar. Really awesome entry. That was well produced, great composition, everything. That was just really awesome. Alright. Next up, we got Jimi Hendrix. Jimmy makes a lot of really, really awesome videos. He plays guitar, bass. I've seen him do bass for other people's solos before and stuff like that. This is, I think, our last video, but I'm going to double check the hashtag before we end the live stream just to make sure I don't miss anybody. If there's any late entries. I do really love his title, but we have Slayer at home, so I haven't watched this video yet, but last night when I was like putting stuff together and getting ready for the live stream, I saw his video in the queue with this title, and I just started laughing immediately. I think it's just a really, really, really funny title, especially with the thrashy drums. So I'm expecting some Slayer riffs. Slayer's always great, so let's check it out. Oh man, you nailed that Slayer tone. Holy crap. I love how you use multiple pointy guitars too. This layering is really awesome. Ooh, wow. That riff's killer. Man, you even nailed the Kerry King leads. That sounded awesome. And so we got a Slayer song, and we had an Amon Amarth song, and a Slipknot song. So, man, you guys did as good as those bands normally do when they make their music, honestly. Those sounded all really, really awesome. I'm going to double check and make sure that there's no new videos that got posted maybe while I was streaming or later. But awesome. Again, thank you everyone who submitted a set of riffs for the Riff Challenge. Sorry, I just saw Larry's post about ZRiffChallenge2. I was going to announce something about that toward the end. But these are really fun. I'm really, really glad that people participate in them. I think we had at least as many entries as we had last time, if not more. I didn't really count the number of entries from the first one to this one, but we've got more folks on the live stream, which is really, really awesome. Mangorf, it's awesome that you were able to make it, so I really appreciate you hanging out with us, and I hope you have a swift recovery. It sounds like you've been dealing with a lot. So coming up, we've got a couple cool things in the hopper. So I am working on a new remote band called Karma Bitches with some other ladies from Germany, and we are in the process of recording our first single now. The strings are totally done, so we've got it off to the singer who's going to do her final touches and get that all done, and then we're going to produce a video and all that sort of stuff. So keep an eye out for that. I'll have some announcements on my Facebook and YouTube and all that sort of stuff as we're building up to that single, but it should be awesome. The singer Julia has an amazing voice for death metal, so it's going to sound really, really killer when it's done. But I'm expecting that should get released pretty late this year, probably around October or so, maybe even into next year, depending on how long things take. If you're local to Michigan, I do have some cool things coming up in the local space. I will be acting out at the Holly Renaissance Festival this year. I will be a pirate on the pirate crew, so we'll be running around singing sea shanties, doing fights, and all sorts of cool stuff. So if you're in Michigan, if you like Renaissance fairs, come out to the Holly Renaissance Fair. I'll be out there every single day that they're open this year. So say hi if you see me. I'd love to see you there. Another cool thing, watch out on my Facebook pages. I will post a little bit more details later, but I do have a gig in Lansing coming up in July. I believe it's the 21st or the 27th or something like that, but I'll find dates out there on YouTube and Facebook and all that fun stuff as it starts to come up, so anybody who's local can come check that out, and we'll have some cool songs that we're playing on that. And finally, I know some of you are asking about ZRiffChallenge2. I waited till the end to talk about that one a little bit. So with the Renaissance Festival that's coming up, a lot of my weekends are super duper busy with rehearsals, and then, obviously once the fair starts, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. So, but I do still intend to do a ZRiffChallenge2. I don't intend to wait like 6 to 7 months like I did this time. The main reason there was such a huge delay in between the first one and the second one was I actually moved across states. So I'm in Michigan now, which is kind of cool. But because of that, it took me a little bit longer. So my target for ZRiffChallenge2 is going to be sometime in October. It might be a little bit sooner than that if I have time to work on it while I'm doing the Renaissance Festival, but I'll have to program some drums, then write some riffs to the drums. I'm not a cheater. I don't like write riffs and then write the drums to the riffs that I write. I write the drums, and then I do the same thing that you guys do, where I listen to the drums and I play the riffs I want over it. So, thanks again, everybody who joined, everybody who participated, and I'm excited for a ZRiffChallenge 3. In the meantime, stay heavy, my friends.